Hey guys, what's up, and welcome back to Film Trending. In today's video, we're taking a look at some times when the sharks on the Shark Tank nearly got ripped off. And without any further delay, let's get right into the video! Number 7, Morninghead. This pitch probably seemed grosser than it looked like a ripoff, as the idea behind the pitch was to bring in a product that would allow people to skip on taking baths in the morning just because their head would be washed off using this particular cap that he brought in. Probably the best part about the cap was that it was reusable. But as the sharks thought, there was no need for such a type of product, and as no one needed it, no one would be buying it either. Number 6, Revester. Though this online platform still exists despite the sharks shutting him down, the man did face a lot of issues while he faced the sharks at their show. The pitch was an idea brought by another man interested in revolutionizing the real estate industry, who proposed that Revester will be a great tool to help those looking for investing in that particular industry. Revester was supposed to act as a search engine for all those looking for detailed reviews of real estate properties. But the obvious catch of this search engine was that it required its user to pay a membership fee. The notion surrounding the membership fees was disliked by all of the sharks, therefore they rejected him altogether. Number 5, Toygaru. Nikki thought getting help from the sharks would mean that the business would blossom forever, but she was entirely wrong at that. Claiming to have invented the Netflix for toys, Toygaru was a business pitch that basically allowed people to rent toys for their kids. And in that sense, instead of parents paying for an entire toy, the parent only had to pay a rent fee for the toy that they would be borrowing. And as kids are known to be fed up with toys quite quickly, this seemed to be a wonderful plan. But things didn't work out that nicely for Nikki and her business, despite her receiving investments from the sharks, and the company soon filed for bankruptcy within a year. Number 4, Hillbilly. The two men bringing forward a cowboy trendy clothing line for the sharks to see very decent at first. They asked for an investment of $50,000 for a total stake of 25%, which again seemed very normal. When the sharks actually accepted their business and made an offer that they didn't refuse, it all looked like a very successful deal taking place. But soon after this, it was revealed that the negotiations weren't being fruitful at all. And with them going on for several months, the people behind the Hillbilly idea thought that the exposure they had got from getting aired was good enough for them, and then walked away from making a real deal. Number 3, Gala Bentley. With a smart pitch of creating a fashion line for women with sizes 12 and above, Gala Bentley came to the show asking for investments for a 50% stake in her company. Barbara and Damon promised to invest in Gala's pitch, but sadly, Gala Bentley never showed up to formally sign off the deal despite negotiating to complete term of the deal right after the show had been aired. Both of the sharks call it to be one of the worst decisions ever, as they got fooled on live television. Number 2, Camp No Counselors. Old people definitely wish to relive their childhood days. And why wouldn't they? Those were the days when everybody could have simply enjoyed without having any tension at all. By getting inspiration from a retreat Adam and his friends, he pitched the idea of making a camp for adults to the sharks. But what Adam demanded from the sharks was way too much. He asked for a total of $300,000 for merely a 7.5% stake. The sharks felt that Adam wasn't actually there to get their help, but rather, he was there to promote his business using the Shark Tank platform. And as millions of people watched the show, he wasn't wrong, even if intended on doing so. But after all, Adam ended up receiving no investments from the sharks and he had to leave the show without any deal whatsoever. Number 1. Tycoon. Aaron McDaniel had high hopes when he came to the Sharks asking for an investment in his company, Tycoon. But little did he expect, the Sharks completely rejected his pitch. Mark Cuban literally called it a ripoff, which makes it very much eligible for it to be on this list. The Tycoon platform was supposed to be a place where investments could be crowdfunded for the real estate business, and the investors could take part of about just $1,000, with Barbera calling it spooky and others calling it shady. Aaron had no investors on his side. This brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, if you did, then let us know by giving it a thumbs up. We will see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye!